Hey guys, here with another one. This one I got for Christmas actually. It is the Human Centipede. Yes, I've heard so many people talk about this movie, and I had not actually watched it all the way through, but I did get it from Christmas from my wonderful girlfriend, and uh, yeah, so here it is. Just kind of showing, well, the DVD, the case, and the cover are the same thing. That's the actual DVD, which is the same as the cover art. But yeah. My wonderful girlfriend got it for me this Christmas because I've been wanting it to see it because I hadn't seen it all the way through, and I was satisfied. It was not as disgusting and morbid as everyone makes it out to be, though, by all means. But it is disturbing. I'll give it that. The movie starts out. It's about a doctor who wants to basically do the biggest ass-to-mouth party ever, permanently. He he captures people and he essentially sews their mouth onto the other person's anus and then tries to teach them to walk and eat and everything together. And yes, one eats, craps it in the other's mouth, they crap it to the third member's mouth, and they crap it out. They crap it out, that's it. But of course, it goes awry. The first guy, he tries to do it with the two girls he captures. Actually, let me back up here for a second. Two girls are in Europe trying to find this club, accidentally get lost, they have a flat tire, end up at the doctor's house, the doctor drugs them, and they wake up in a hospital room in his basement with the third guy that he beforehand had captured on the side of the road by shooting him with the tranquilizer dart. Now you're up to speed on where we're at. As far as that part goes, it's not that good, the acting's not that good, but you need to know that to lead up to this. Anyway, the two girls wake up and they're in the hospital bed, and I'm also very tired if you couldn't tell. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rushing this one, but I just want to do it because I've been wanting to do it. So anyway, they wake up in this bed. The guy that's in the room with them apparently doesn't have the right tissue match, so he says, "I'm sorry, I have to do this," but he gives him some kind of poison and he dies. And then he captures a Japanese guy. Doesn't show where he captures him. He captures him, brings him, he matches, and that's when he decides and tells them he's going to do the surgery, in which he goes into very graphic detail with how he's going to do it, what teeth he's going to move, what nerves and muscles he has to cut, which on the case here, and I think one of the catchphrases in the movie, it says 100% medically accurate, and from what I've read, that's actually true. He did have, the Tom Six had the he had a medical staff on hand, so they actually did help him kind of do this in a very realistic medical standpoint. So I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, he does the surgery, and then they all wake up with their lips and everything in their like their jaws cut off, kind of like the Joker, except it's just the skin on the Batman. And their mouths have been sewn to the Japanese guy is in first place with the woman that tried to escape. Her face is surgically attached to his ass. Then her friends attached to her. The movie goes on, he's trying to teach them to walk and be obedient, but they won't do it, of course. They're trying to get away and everything. Then the police show up and ask about disappearances, and the guy kind of flips out and goes crazy, and they said, we'll be back in 20 minutes with a warrant, and he's like, okay, whatever you need to do. He goes downstairs to find that the people aren't there anymore, in which the girl in the back is severely sick, so they need to escape. She's got pus coming out her mouth and stuff, and it's disgusting. That's gross. And he goes downstairs not to find them, and in turn he finds the guy they're actually waiting on, and the Japanese guy has got a scalpel at this point, which he gets off the table. He stabs the guy in the foot and twists it around and stabs him in the shin. Then they make their six-legged escape to get up these stairs and get to trying to escape and get away. Well, earlier on in the movie, there's a window that got shattered, so they're going through the house, and they go into this room where the window is supposed to be shattered, but little do they know, he got it replaced. And at this point, the doctor wakes up because he's kind of been in a state of shock. He crawls up the stairs because for some reason he can't walk. I didn't get that one, but he can't walk at this point. And he goes in there to find that the Japanese guy has been beating on the window, trying to bust it again. And he didn't break it, so the Japanese guy's talking to him, and he asks, "Are you God?" And the doctor just kind of stares at him, and he says, "I've been a very terrible person all my life. I deserve this." And then he takes a piece of glass that has been that chipped off from the window and cuts his own throat and dies. And then the doctor realizes the police are coming back and they're at the door, and he makes this mad dash down to this room to hide. And when he gets down in this room, the police come in and they separate. One guy goes and finds the human centipede with the Japanese guy with his ass up in the air and the two girls attached, and he's dead. He then hears a gunshot. He rushes to the other room. The doctor has stabbed the policeman in the back of the neck and took his gun, but he's gotten shot in the stomach. The other guy rushes in, doesn't see the doctor. The doctor shoots him in the stomach. Once the guy takes aim and blows his brains out. He then, from the gun wound, can't keep himself up and falls into this pool and dies. He drowns. So at this point, everyone's dead except the two girls, but they can't go anywhere because of they're surgically attached to each other's assholes. Once again, I feel like I'm telling the aristocrats joke. So anyway, they go in, or it shows them, the two girls. The one girl that's very sick dies, just from staph infection and all that stuff, I guess, and septic shock, I suppose. And when she dies, therefore the girl is left and can't go anywhere, cause her mouth is sewed onto some Japanese dude's asshole, and then her friends is sewed onto hers. So the movie ends with everyone in the house dead except the one girl who can't go anywhere because of the circumstances. So that's the movie. Like I said, very disturbing, perverted kind of movie. Like I said, to me it's like the biggest ATM movie ever made, like a party. So if you're into this kind of stuff, I guess you'll like it. It's called the Human Centipede First Sequence because there will be a second one and maybe a third. I know there's supposed to be a second one coming out though. Yeah, this is it. There's actually a picture of a little bit of the thing of the Human Centipede. He also cuts their knees so they can't straighten their legs, so they have to stay on their knees when they walk, which I thought was kind of, add injury to insult or whatever, insult to injury or whatever. But yeah, this is the Human Centipede. It's worth checking out, at least watching. It was pretty interesting. Like I said, very kind of perverted, sick movie. I liked it, all in all. Pretty cool. Very different on the cliche mad scientist for sure routine, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, check it out. It's the Human Centipede once again. It's definitely worth looking into. And I guess until next time, I'll be seeing you guys.